Hi folks, hope you're doing well. So, okay, got another car. Yes. Journey was interesting. Yes. Well, because I was selling things on eBay and I did videos about that, about eBay holding on to money and how that was a bit frustrating. Well, because I was, losing cars that, as I said, the world said were amazing cars, I said to God, okay, I need a car that I shouldn't be able to get. I need a car that's going to be beautiful. Yeah. The best car I've driven so far was the Merc. The 2002 E220. That was the most lovely car to drive that I've driven before. Yeah, closely followed by the Freelander. That was a nice car. Yeah. So, okay. Eventually the money came through from eBay. They verified the bank account. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I said to God. I said, come on. I said, you want these things to happen, to sort of show me how I'm reacting and how if I didn't react, my life would be far easier and far better. And, all of that about your nature rather than my nature sort of thing. Okay. But if that's the case, then I need you to back them up because, according to the world, I've lost out on some very good cars. I need you to provide a God-given car. Something that is... People will say, how on earth did you get that? And get it at that price. So at that point there was nothing. I was speaking to people about their cars. There was one car that's a nice car. It was a Vauxhall Insignia 2011. But with, I think, 144,000 miles on it. A diesel car. But the bloke wasn't selling it until Sunday, basically yesterday. And it's like, okay. When I was speaking to a friend, he said, well, looking on Gumtree, there's this car and that car, this car and that car. He said, oh, did you see the Jag on Gumtree? I said, well, I think so. There's been a few on there and they're a bit dodgy. He said, well, no, there's one on there that's 2007. Well, okay, I'll have a look. I had a look and okay. 2007 Jaguar X-Type. Diesel. That has only 84,000 miles on the clock. That has sat-nav. That has Bluetooth phone calls, that sort of stuff. That has heated seats. That has, compared to most cars, you consider, if it is like a Civic or even a Vauxhall Insignia, it would be the absolute top spec. As I say, 84,000 miles. I thought, wow, it's going to be quite expensive, this car then. Well, Jaguar X-Type, even though it's a 2007, the fact it's only got 84,000 miles. If the engine is a good engine, it's basically a baby engine in this car. And if it's been serviced, which the seller said it has, he's got a history of the servicing of this car. Okay, it means it's been looked after. Right. So, ridiculously, it was up for 1,300 and I had 1,200. So I made the offer, which was accepted, and I went up to get the car. But I spoke to my insurance agency, and that was horrible saga. And basically, they were telling me that to insure that car, it's going to cost, basically they're saying 1,600. And I thought, that's really ridiculously high. And they were saying, it's because of parts if the car gets damaged, etc. Which again is absolute rubbish. Really is. Well, because basically, if the car gets damaged, what they do is, if the cost of fixing the car is more than the car is worth, They don't fix it. They just give the money that the car is worth. And basically, this car is worth about £3,000. Yeah, with the miles and everything else, it's worth about £3,000. So I did get a phenomenal deal, really. But then I was looking at insurance, saying, well, okay, speaking to the guy about it, saying, okay, Father, I might have to sell the car because there's no way I can pay that insurance. Because the insurance company was saying to me on the next payment of insurance, I transferred the cars over. They were saying I'd have to pay £260 for that month, just for 1 month. £260 for 1 month to insure that car. So that's insane. I can't do that. So I looked and I did the compare the market, that thing, and I found one on there that would do it for £700 if I paid in one payment, so annual one payment. But over, I think 1,200 if it was split into 12 payments. Yeah. I thought, well, that still isn't good. No. Because they're wanting basically £100 a month, and it's like, right now I'm paying £46 a month, and that's just about manageable. With everything else that has to go out, that's manageable. Right, so I was undecided, but then I looked again on go.compare, and I found a better deal again. So that deal would be $573 if paying on one payment, or $874 if paying over 12 months. Which again, I would much rather have the one that's only one payment, but I need the money to do that, which I don't have right now. Which God is far more capable of doing, because if God chose that car for me, he knew that the insurance would be a bit more. Well, actually, it's not. It really isn't. Because with this £573.18 is what this one is. That's cheaper than what I was paying last year over 12 months for the Civic. Because for the Civic, I was paying £662, something like that, over the 12 months. That's for the Civic. So therefore, $573 is cheaper than that, so it's not actually that expensive, really. But so I contacted Saga and said, well, this is what I can get elsewhere, so what can you do? They said, well, the woman, lovely lady, she looked and she said, oh, they're saying £3,000 for the year. I said, no chance. That's even more than what you're quoting me, well, what I was quoted the other day. That's even more. I was quoted 1,600. Now I'm being quoted 3,000. I said, you're quoting basically, nearly 5 times really, what the other people are quoting. 5 times you're quoting more than they're quoting. That's insane. So you certainly don't want to keep me, so I cancelled that. I said, we'll cancel that on the 13th. I can take the other insurance company out on the 14th, of May, so that'll do. So, I'll be keeping the car, but whether I'll be paying over 12 months or one payment, I don't know. Because, of course, if the 12-month payment is £300 more, as I said to God, well, this is your money. If you want to waste £300, okay. Yeah, okay. It's not for me to decide. I can't raise the money. I've got 1 month. I can't raise nearly £600. Can't do it. Nothing else to sell. So I can't do it. The only thing I've got worth to sell will be the car, and if I sold the car, I wouldn't need the car insurance anyway. So therefore, although I could sell the car for more money than what I paid for it, easily. Yeah. Well, I say I could sell the car for probably at least $2,500 and get a car where the insurance would be a damn sight cheaper, and use some of the money from selling the car to get, another car and pay the insurance. What's that? No. I asked for a car that would be better than a car I've driven already. And this is that. But actually, the real benefits from this car will be winter. It's also got a frost button. Because on the Civic there was frost inside the windows all the time, and it took blinking ages. You had to go and get that de-icing stuff all the time, so you were paying money to de-ice the windows all the time. So this one's got a frost button that you press that, and it deals with the frost in the windows far quicker, that would be wonderful to use that. Plus, it's got, I say, the built-in sat nav, very good. That would be useful, because the one I have, I've got a TomTom. I could get rid of the TomTom, but I'm just going to give that to someone, actually, I think. Yeah. Well, I don't need it now, so I can just put it online and just give it to somebody now. Yeah, because obviously if I don't need it, then they can have it. They can utilise it, because I don't need it now. Not in any way, shape or form. So there you go. I'm going to leave it to it. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. I just thought I'd do a quick video about it. Because, yeah, I had to look to God because there was no way I could do with it, and He supplied. So you take care. Bye.